What's up, lovely people? Just come back from the gym. Face is really red. Still got a scar from when I had the cold sore. Long story. I'm breaking out because I didn't clean my makeup brushes. Note to self, clean your makeup brushes. Let's get right into it. Okay, so dermablading. I've been doing this for about a year. Yeah, I would say about a year. I would say that the benefits of doing it, as much as my face today is not showing that, I would say that it helps any breakouts I have. It helps any discoloration, some pigmentation that I may have from having a breakout. Since wearing masks over the pandemic, like many of us probably have had this experience, I had a lot of breakouts around my chin. Lord have mercy. Does anyone find that the makeup brush cleanser is making you break out too? If anyone has any ideas, please comment down below of a decent makeup brush cleanser that actually works, because mine, not cutting it. So I find that my face sometimes can feel a bit dry, can sometimes feel a bit flaky in areas. I do get quite dry around my nose, so hence why majority of my cleansing regime and skincare is all oil based, serum based, because I can dry out. And I'll put a link above here of my skincare regime if you're interested. But let's get to it. Okay, so first part, what you will need is, let's start that again. That you will need is a Dermablade or a eyebrow blade. I use one from Hollywood Browser, and this one is, I would say, about maybe £14. So that's sterling, that's pounds in the UK. And these are on Amazon. I'll put the link down below as well. And then you can find like these ones in the pack of 3, pack of 2, cheapo ones, which I use for my eyebrows at the bottom, because I'm trying to grow that mine out. Yeah, I use these for that. And if I get a bit of hair around here, I use that too. But this is what you need. You need some pads. It can be tissue, because you want to kind of get all the fluff off of your blade or whilst you're doing it. Cut off, you will need some oil. This is oil based, but it's actually a cleanser. This is from Super Facialist, and it's vitamin C brightener. I'm almost out, and I've ordered a balm instead of an oil to see how that goes with my skin. This is oil based. I'm using this instead. But if you have already cleaned your face, or you've just got in from work, you feel like you want to dermablade your face, then I would suggest you having a shower, cleaning your face like you normally would with any cleansers or soaps or anything that you use. Keep your face clean, don't touch it with any sort of product, and then use any oils that you have. I've got the one from Poppy Austin, which is the rejuvenating oil. You can use that, but this is few and far between, and I would say it's a lot more expensive than the one that I'm going to use today. The oil is just to help the blade glide. So all you need to do is make sure that the oil is all over the face, wherever you want to get the hair off from. I don't have hair down here, but I'm doing it there anyway. And you would need a pad or one of these wipes, anything just to kind of use. You can use tissue paper, doesn't really matter. So firstly, Dermablade. What I normally do is start at the bottom. If you're going to be doing half your face instead of doing the whole face, what I mean by half is some people just do their T-section, they do their under the eyes here, or they just do their cheeks. I'm going to be doing my whole face. What I do is I use the pad to hold still, move the skin away, and you glide up. I did this, I should really talk while I'm not cutting my face. I did this 2 weeks ago, so it's every 2 to 4 weeks that you might need to do it. So you may find that you may not need to do it every 2 weeks. So what I do is I pull away with the cotton pad. It's really hard doing this on camera, by the way. And then, I don't know if you can see that, but there is some hair on there. And I don't need to do it a lot today. So I'll hold there again. And there you go. And the oil, see all that? I've cleaned my face. I've washed my face. And just having a little bit more oil, you see all that dead skin that's come off? Yes, honey, yeah. I do that, so you kind of move your lip to the side and you glide upwards and just wipe whatever you don't need. So I'm going to fast forward this. I'm slowing down, natural time. Natural time? What does that even mean? I'm doing it as normal speed because I'm explaining what I'm doing. So this part, under eye, I don't touch this area. This part here is very thin skin and it can get thinner as you age. So, and really and truly, you won't really have fluff, peach fuzz there. It's mostly around the jawline. If you have a mustache, you get what I'm saying. So with this part here, the forehead, I might need another pad actually. The forehead, it all depends. I don't really get a lot of hair up here, but you can find that it depends on your face. But I do my T-brow, my T-zone. So again, any part of the hair that you want to get rid of, careful, I've got some pimples there. You have to make sure the skin is tight while you do it, so you don't create any nicks. Because as soon as you, like when this is fresh, when you buy it fresh from whatever store, it can be really sharp. Sure that your blade, you know, just kind of test it. And the way that I test it is I'll get a cotton pad and just wipe it on there for a little bit, get some oil, just keep going back and forward on it and be ever so slightly with your strokes instead of like the scraping noise that I've just done. And as you can see, my forehead's actually not that bad. But as I was wearing makeup today, the areas which was quite dirty, as you can see there, crikey, was pretty much down here where most of the peach fuzz was. You shouldn't be really touching your face with your hands after you've dermabladed for a bit. Do the opposite of what I've just did, basically. This is normally where I'm at, and then I'm going to wash my face and then get back. So I've just taken all the oil or all the product off of my face with warm water, because this particular cleanser, it goes like a milky consistency and then it just comes off quite easily. If you're using any oils and you find that it's not coming off, then I would use warm water and just gently pat your face with a hand towel, and then you should be all good to go. So the most important thing after you dermablade it is the aftercare. So what I normally do, and I'm going back a few steps now. So if you've, like, for example, you've cleaned your face, you've dermabladed with all the steps I've just given you, and then you find that the actual oil you've used is just a product that would penetrate moisture into your face, you may find that you may not need what I'm suggesting. I would say do it anyway, because you will thank me later. What I mean by going back a few steps is I've used a cleanser, so I may not necessarily have to cleanse my face again, but for the purpose of this video and in the past when I've actually dermabladed my face without using that particular product, I would do this anyway. So the last probably two or 3 seconds I probably didn't even have to talk about. Yes, let's move on. So after you've dermabladed your face, you've washed all the product off and your face feels all nice and tingly, I would then use a clearing, cleansing tea tree oil product, make, as long as it's got tea tree oil. And this is basically what it says on the tin. Any tea tree oil product is great for clearing your skin. So if you find that when you've dermabladed, you may get some impurities that you don't want, you may get some breakouts that you don't want, and this stuff saves you. I mean, I haven't used this, clearly. Look at me, yeah. I haven't been using this because I've been finding that I needed to save it because there's not much left in the bottle, so I need to buy some more. Okay, that was weird. Has gone really weird at the bottom. So I'm going to have to skip a step for this purpose alone, but I'll use an alternative that won't have this particular ingredient in it. So yeah, tea tree oil, Skin Clearing Mattifying Toner from the Body Shop. It doesn't have to be the Body Shop, but make sure that there is tea tree oil in it, because the properties of this particular product will help any sort of blockages and it's basically a skin clearing property. So once you've dermabladed, I find that when I use that, I don't get any further breakouts. My skin doesn't get irritated. I don't get any dry patches on my face. It feels beautiful after I've used it. Instead of that, because it still is hydrating and it's also a toner, is this one from Sukin. I've also mentioned this in my skincare regime, so I will also be linking this down below for anyone that needs to, but you just need moisture. So I'm going to be spritzing this all over my face. Oh, that feels good. You use any product like this, you're going to feel the product just suck into your skin, because you've just taken all of that hair, the fine hair off of your face, and your skin is just going to be one blank canvas now, and you'll find that when you put your makeup on, it's going to look amazing. So next step, oils. Yes, oils again, but your skin needs oils. It needs to have that hydration, and I know that for those that have oily skin naturally, your skin will thank you. I'm being very gentle now with my skin, because even just me doing this, I can feel, as much as because I've just been to the gym and my face is just like pulsing, because it was a serious session today. So that might be why I'm feeling a bit hotter than normal, but I'm patting in the product. Oh, every time I use this, it just feels like heaven. I must say, I know none of these products are gifted to me. I bought them all with my own money, but I will continue to harp on about Poppy Austin, just so you know. And then the last thing, is a night mask. I have the one from Olay Regenerist, and it's an overnight mask. And before you ask, yes, it still does penetrate even with the oils. No matter what step I make with it, it always feels amazing. I need some serious restocking of these products because I'm running out of this as well. Yes, that is amazing as well. And then you'll find that your skin just feels, I mean, if I can do before and after of what my skin looked like before, like there was a lot of like unevenness here. You know, my pimples aren't awful, but I don't break out that often. And so like even just doing the dermablading around this area, like I think, you might correct me and say it looks the same, but I think like it's settled down so much. Please comment down below where you get your makeup brush remover from, please. So yeah, so this is it. And then the very golden question, will your hair grow back thicker? The answer is no, it doesn't. Honestly, Huns, it doesn't. It doesn't grow back any thicker than what it was when you started. So just shave away, my darlings, shave away, and you will not regret it at all. And I hope everyone is having an amazing, well, it's around 6:30 here, but I hope everyone had an amazing day, no matter where you are in the world watching this video right now. I hope that you're doing well. And yeah, please comment, like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.